to another day of Vlogmas. It is way later in the day. I wasn't going to film, but I'm feeling a little better, so I'm just gonna do a little filming, a little vlogging. It'll be a short vlog, but it'll be a Vlogmas. I have Christmas music in the background, baby's taking a nap, but I got a package. My battery's gonna die. I got a package. So if you know me, I don't buy myself things. I just don't. And I haven't bought myself a pair of shoes in years. Chris usually buys me shoes because he knows my taste, and the last time I bought myself a pair of boots, or the last time I got a pair of boots, was probably 2-3 years ago, when we first got married. So actually 4 years ago, because we're about to reach year 5. But Black Friday, Cyber Monday, plus a coupon, plus cashback, I went and I got myself some boots, some Madden boots, Steve Madden. They came in. That says nothing. I'm really excited. So I'm gonna like unbox them. I kind of already lifted it. They look huge. They look really big, but they're my size. Look at these. Oh, it smells like Payless. Look at these. I'm sorry, these are sexy. They're not for you, so if you don't like them, totally fine. I'm gonna try them on. I don't usually own this color boots too. Every pair of boots I've gotten myself are black. This might die. That in the background. Okay, I'm just gonna try. I'm gonna try both of them. Like, I'm gonna try one on. Let's try them both. What's the big deal? Wow, they really stuff this. I appreciate the care they take in making sure that it travels well. I feel like I probably should have sized up. I should have gotten 8.5. Because this looks like it's going to really hug my ankle without stretch, because this is leather. Let's see. Let's pull my sock up. And I'm wearing shorts, by the way, don't be alarmed. They're just skin tone colored. Oh yeah, this is very tight. Oh no. But I couldn't have gotten a bigger one anyway. I wonder if it's the sock. This is very, very tight. Oh crap. Hold on. So they feel good. They're actually perfect for the foot, but they are tight around the ankle / calf, because I have big calves. I used to be a dancer, so. But I think it just needs to get softened up, because as I move, I have wiggle room. So I think these will be okay. Someone's up for a nap. We are going to share some foots. Can I have a sip? Hello? Can I have a sip? Excuse me. She's covering the mouth case. Oh. Are you not getting any? I'm sorry. I sipped too much. There you go. Oh, that's good, huh? Does this have caffeine in it? Oh, no. I didn't think it did, but just in case. This is just a sparkling seltzer. It's sparkling white tea. Like tea leaves from Trader Joe's. I've just been kind of sprucing up the kitchen, finishing it up. Feels good. Feels really good. So that's what I kind of also decided on how I want to do the rest of the rooms. I already know what I want to do to the bathroom. That way. I already know what I want to do to the bathroom and our room. I just gotta kind of get to stepping. I still have a lot of DIYs to do. Yes. But that'll be other videos that I roll out, and it'll be the tickles. That'll be extra, I guess, decor for the house. But I'm almost done, basically, you know, doing my first layer, or like finished decorating, and then, you know, once December actually hits, even though you're gonna see this in December, it's not December yet. Once December actually hits and we actually start to go to the holiday markets and we just start doing our holiday walks, we'll probably come across some stores, maybe get some cute things, and I'll just spruce it up. Excuse me. I'll spruce up the house a little bit more with some more decor pieces, but it looks really cute. I'm very happy with where it's ending up. I do have to get some fresh greenery. I love a good bouquet of flowers, but I have to make like a nice Christmas bouquet. Anyways, I know she's gotta eat. You gotta eat. What do you want? You want some cereal? She loves her Rice Krispies. You want some cereal? I'll give you a bowl of cereal and we can watch some cartoons for a little bit, and then you can help mommy decorate some more. Yeah? Okay. Yeah. Alright. Okay, I actually realized I haven't talked about this hack. I probably will roll out a different video. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. In case that video doesn't roll out, we're just gonna actually talk about this really quick. So I will be making a reel, a short out of this. A Christmas hack, right? Or like a decorating hack. It doesn't have to be Christmas. If you want to make something look like it's floating, like the candles from the Harry Potter ceiling, you use, and that it's strong, fishing line. This is really strong. Preferably. It's monofilament fishing line. It's a high knot strength, abrasion resistant. It can hold up to 4 pounds. And this is an 1125 yard. It's from the brand Essentials Youth Bend, or Essentials South Bend. Wow, I had dyslexia there for a second. I actually got this at the thrift shop. Are you going to focus, bro? I got this at the thrift shop for like 50 bucks. I mean, what is wrong with me? For 50 cents. And this has lasted me forever. So I use this to hang my snowflakes up on the windowsills. I currently just use this. You saw me to hang these up. So that nice little hack. If you want it to look more vintage, you can use ribbon. You could use things that are more visible. But if you kind of want to have that invisible feeling of like that it's floating and like a winter wonderland, use fishing line. So if you have things that's like it already has a tie, just cut it off. Just cut the tie off. Some that I had to makeshift a hook. So this is actually a what do you call that? A paper clip. It didn't focus, but that's fine. Take it off and then you just double knot it. You do not need a double knot. I am paranoid. I will double knot. Did I knot this already? Is that a double knot? We'll just do a triple knot just because I forgot. So it could be a double, it could be a triple, we'll see. But I suggest you double knot it, and then because it's not going anywhere, you clip off the excess if you can see it. I just saw my double chin. And then you leave it for give it a good arm's length, right? Because you're going to need the extra, I guess, leverage to kind of figure out where you want the height. And as you saw, if it wasn't too fast in my cutaway, my time-lapse clips of how I did it for the window, you essentially you're gonna want to put them all up, and then after you're done, you'll clip off the excess. And the beautiful thing about this is that you can just tape it up and then untape it. You don't have to damage the walls, and it's good for the next holiday season. I have leftovers because our tree is already pretty, she's pretty full. She's pretty, the girl is fluffy. She is decorated, all decked out. It's weird because as decked out as she is, I still feel like she is empty. And it's because I kind of want, we're not going to do that this year. Probably when we have a house and I have all the Christmas decorations that I want to my heart's content. What's going on here? I have excess string and I don't want to waste it. See, look, this one's a little busted. I'm actually gonna put this on the tree because then I can actually hide that to the back. Not me trying to get creative. So I'm gonna clip that off. I wanted like ribbon, like thick ribbon. I wanted different textured ornaments, like velvets, matte finish, kind of like a Victorian vintage Christmas tree that they string thick ribbon around it, and maybe like add a couple bows, add a couple of you know, handmade ornaments, and then like maybe some crystal ornaments. I like to theme it out when it comes to a tree. My husband is not like that. He likes different colored lights and pink and blue and purple ornaments, and I'm like, can we just stick to the red and green and gold? Can we just stick to some classics? But honestly, it's saving us money this year because we're just, you know, using what we have. I did buy a new pack of ornaments, but it's because I got like a 24 pack for like $5 on like Black Friday, Amazon Cyber Lightning deal type thing. So it wasn't even like that bad. And I got it because I didn't want to have too little ornaments to decorate the house and then for the tree as well. But I'm also still DIYing a bunch of things. So it's, I mean, it's fairly simple. I really don't need to like explain this too much. You just tie a knot. We're gonna tie another knot. It feels pretty strong. It's not gonna snap because these ornaments are not 4 pounds. So don't bear with me. It's really hard to do this with nails. Where is it? Here it is. And then you just tie it, right? And then you see that little excess? Just cut it off. And then you have that. So I'm gonna string some of these up. I'm gonna continue to do this, and then I'm gonna string it up on here in the kitchen. And I think that would be a done deal for the kitchen. The kitchen will be 90% done. Yeah, so, but the kitchen will be done. Like, after this, the kitchen's done. That'll be something that'll be nice along down the road. If I do see, because people have been chucking a lot of things because, you know, it's the season for refresh. You know, you're trying to purge, you're trying to make space in your house for the new things that are coming in. So usually I've been finding a lot of things stooped, or, you know, if you have things, I have a lot of toys here for babies. she took very good care of her things, that it's like expensive. It's like Montessori, early developmental toys that we don't use anymore, but that I don't want to chuck, so I'm actually donating it to the thrift stores here locally, so that some other kid can use it. I would give it to my best friend, to Bestie, for my surrogate nephew, but he already has those toys, so it's kind of like I can't really do that. And I wanted to keep them. I'm like, oh, if she uses her imagination, she can use it for something, but she's still she's not at that stage yet. If she was a little older, I feel like, this is gonna sound really weird, but you know, like those toys, those boxes, right, that come with the strings, and you're supposed to shove a toy in and out of it, like it's supposed to help them with their hand coordination, their problem solving. I feel like if I was to keep that, right, and if maybe she was like 3 or 4 years old, that she would like probably play pretend that it's like jail, you know, that if she has dolls, she would put them in there and she'd be like, you're going in the clink, you know, or something like that. But I'm not gonna hoard toys until she reaches that age. I'm very much a cycle out person, or like if you're not using it and if it doesn't mean anything to you, donate it. I will only keep clothes. I will keep clothes that don't fit me up to like 2 years tops. But after the 2nd year, if I haven't lost 100 pounds, then I'm not fitting in. I'm not fitting into my 20-year-old jeans. Like, I gotta let those babies go. I'm not gonna be an 8. That's not happening. But I will keep every single piece of clothing item that I have, because you can change your style. Things can go out of style, it can come back, but bottom line, if my style is vintage, I'm gonna keep every single graphic tee that I have, because then what happens is that if I'm tired of it, because you usually will wear out something that you get that's new, and I feel like when you don't wear a graphic tee for a while and you put it away, when you bust it out, it becomes new again. It's like, oh, I love this Phantom of the Opera tee, or I can't believe I almost threw out this Looney Tunes t-shirt, sweater, you know, like things come back. It might not be my vibe right now. I go through my seasons where it's like, I kind of just want to be simple, and you know, I really need a black t-shirt. I don't wear white enough, and then I go and I spend mad money on plain t-shirts because it's gonna make me look all put together and feel like I've got my life on track with the blazer, or like a button up with some jeans or some slacks, and then what, like a month later I'm like, this isn't me. I want all my graphic tees back, you know, because sometimes we kind of want to refresh who we think we are so that we can remind ourselves who we are, who you are. Where's that from? I feel like that's from The Lion King. Do you know who you are? Simba. Father! I need to watch something else. I need to get back onto my adult TV. I was gonna just mention the most graphic adult TV show movie you can think of so that I can feel like a person rather than a parent, and I was like, I might get judged for that. So whatever you're thinking in your head, I'm not going to say, but shame on you, or shame. I'm going to hang these balls up. It's a little blurry. My phone's going off a lot. It's my baby. What do I do? Can I put you guys here? Will that work? That'll work. Hi. It's been a weird Vlogmas day. I'm currently picking up every room of the house I possibly can, because we're going on week 3 already that she's just been giving us a really hard time to go down and stay down in her crib. She's definitely going through something. At first we thought I don't know why I can't multitask right now. At first we thought it was because she was sick, but she got sick and over it in 4 or 5 days. And even while she was sick, she was sleeping in her crib. So I'm definitely thinking it has to be some sort of leap of sorts. But that just means I don't get time to myself at the end of the night to recharge and reset the house, because what ends up happening is if she wakes up, not if, when she wakes up, I have to grab her. Most nights I would probably successfully get her back down in her crib, but then that'll lead to her waking up once or twice more. So I'll probably get her successfully down in her crib tonight, because I got her successfully down last night, and at some point in the middle of the night she wakes up. I don't remember her waking up last night, but I woke up to her in bed with me this morning. And that's like scary, because if I don't remember getting her, I don't know. But I basically spent the whole day touching up little areas of the house. I focused on the entrance of our kitchen. I finished up our kitchen. I did some little areas in the living room, the entryway. I looked at some of the inventory on what we have. I kind of solidified what I'm gonna do in her room and ours. I haven't decorated it yet because I still have to do those DIYs, and that'll be a separate Vlogmas day, separate Vlogmas video. But what makes this Vlogmas so Vlogmas, it's that I guess I'm putting up Christmas decor. But honestly, it's been a rough 2 days for me specifically, because ooh, this is loud. I consider myself a very happy person. I am very joyous. I'm a morning person for sure. My husband's a night owl. I'm very tired. I've just been kind of down, and so it could be a mix of things, you know. It could be hormonal, it could be life circumstances, it could be the holiday blues, you know, because with the weather, and you know how people get like seasonal. I don't get that this time of year, but lately, from the last 2 days, you know, I've just been kind of down. So today specifically, I'm supposed to vlog because it's Vlogmas, and I was trying to do festive things and decorate, and I'm just like, sometimes, and I had really good moments in the day. Like earlier, obviously I looked like I was vibing. I took an hour to myself. I did some reading. I vegged out. I tried to nap because I'm tired, but I couldn't fall asleep. So, and I'm happy with how I spent my day. I'm happy with how I spent my time, but it doesn't feel very Vlogmas. Like, what makes this a good vlog? I've barely spoken to you guys. You get me? Like, I've barely been in front of the camera. I am filling up the time frame now because I can easily talk for 10 minutes straight, but it doesn't feel like good content to me. And I have all these plans on what I want to roll out, and that's why sometimes I said in yesterday's vlog, or the vlog that came out a couple days ago, my days are all jacked up. In my Vlogmas prep video, I was definitely like, you know, I get hit with this flood, this rush of creativity, and then when I don't get to tackle it, I nosedive into like sadness. And it could just be very discouraging when you have a lot of creativity, a lot of ideas, and you don't have an outlet to like explore that because you have other responsibilities. I'm like crashing right now, like on camera. I am so exhausted. So her room is prepped. I have this going on, this nice little vibe over here. The living room, Chris cleaned the living room. He actually cleaned this entire half of the house, including our bedroom, like in addition to our bedroom, before he left to work. So it smells pretty freaking fantastic out here. She is chilling. She's watching her super simple songs. I was feeding her some cereal. I actually also just need to make sure that the bedroom is ready just in case, because this is a decision that we made a long time ago, like when she was first born, but actually it wasn't even like a decision. It was kind of one of those things that was just part of the life that we had going on. When we had her, we were in a 1-bedroom, and so we co-slept, and sometimes bed shared safely, very safely. I'm aware of all of the non-safe things. So with that said, because she hasn't been sleeping through the night, sometimes I bring her to bed with me, because she will, it beats me trying to rock her for an hour and a half to 2 hours to get her in the crib for her to only wake me up 2 hours later. If it doesn't stick the first time, it's most likely not going to stick the second time, just because of the pattern that she's been developing lately. It's not going to stop me from trying to get her back in her crib. I'm not just going to bring her into bed first thing. She needs to, you know, you're supposed to continue the routine. So I continue my routine. It could be something that she just needs to grow out of, or break out of, or I don't know. It could be a number of things. You'll never know, really. But I get her in her crib. If she stays down, you know, I think the max I've gone, honestly, is I've tried to rock her to sleep, or try to get her into her crib for like, I think the max I would do is 3 hours before I just give up, and then I bring her straight to bed. But it normally only takes me an hour in total, and that's, she falls asleep on me in 30 minutes, and then I'll just hold her for an extra 30. That's my decision. Most of the time I like the cuddles. I like to just memorize her features. I've said this in other videos. It's more of a comfort choice, like a love language choice. And then I'll get her down, and then depending on what I tackle in the house, I'll either start picking up, or I'll rest if the house is already picked up. But as of lately, it hasn't been that easy to get her down, so there have been times where I don't even bother putting her in a crib. If I've rocked her for like an hour to an hour and a half, I just bring her straight to the bed. And sometimes I can even get her down in the bed, tuck her. She's doing something crazy over there. Tuck her in, and then walk away, because she'll think that I'm with her. I feel like I just got really loud. She'll think that I'm with her because I brought her to bed and I spooned her and I cuddled her, and then all I have to do is just put a pillow there, or I'll tuck the blanket. She'll still think it's me, and she'll be good for a little bit, because I did do that a few days ago. Pick up the kitchen, or I'll read a chapter or two on the sofa, and then I'll come back into bed. So it hasn't always been like this. We've been here for a year already, and this is as bad as it's ever been in terms of like that she just won't go down like without us. So that's how I know that, because she doesn't sleep on us, she doesn't contact nap on us. It's just she's having a little bit of trouble in the nighttime staying down in her own crib. So it's just something that we're dealing with, that we're going through right now. And so it's just making Vlogmas and creating content and doing DIYs and decorating the house more difficult than it's ever been, because I'm just so physically and emotionally drained, because I'm essentially pouring from a nearly empty cup for the last like 3 days, really, because that's when I feel like I've been like kind of in the dumps. I don't normally feel like I'm pouring from an empty cup, even on bad days, because she brings me so much joy, and I get so much joy out of being a homemaker, and I love organizing and I love cleaning and all of that. You know, to a certain level. I'm not saying that this is my dream come true and it's the most happiest I've ever been. No, like I be stressed out, like I'm tired of doing the dishes, tired of cooking. But there's a certain level of joy, so I'm trying to say, like, I do this happily. I'm very happy. But lately I'm just like, oh my god, can I just sleep for 48 hours? Like, can I just do that? Is that okay? But I have a tiny human I have to keep alive, so that is not okay. So, and I have to play with her, take her to the park and cook meals. And so that's what I mean when I say pouring from an empty cup, where I feel like I haven't even had time to rejuvenate myself. Anyway, that's Vlogmas for you. So I cannot wait for this weekend to hit, because Chris has been so sweet and he's just been so thoughtful and attentive to me and my needs. So he knows everything I'm feeling, everything, and then some, because he gets me even when sometimes I don't tell him how I'm feeling. So I know I'm gonna get me a nap this weekend and some foot rubs. Oh yeah, looking forward to it. But my mouth is actually starting to hurt again. I wonder why. I have no idea why it hurts in spouts and then it is fine. I'm not sure what I'm doing differently. I didn't have anything, I did have something sweet today, but like my mouth wasn't hurting at all day, at all, and it didn't hurt yesterday. It's hurting randomly today and I have no idea what the heck I did different. Anyway, that's the end of today's Vlogmas. It wasn't as festive as I wanted it to be, but that's real life. Maybe tomorrow I'll wake up and I'll be a brand new person. I won't feel the weight of the world on my eyelids, you know what I'm saying? And maybe I'll actually do some things. Maybe I'll wrap some gifts, do some DIYs. Maybe I'll put a face on, you know what I'm saying? Just some level of effort. I'm like falling asleep talking to you guys, and I still have a child that I have to go tend to. This is rough stuff. Rough. Okay. Good night, guys. Send prayers.